All right. Here we go.
One, two,
three.
three. Sure. All right.
I think that was pretty good.
Welcome to the Utter Nonsense Podcast.
Utter Nonsense. Welcome to the Utter Nonsense Podcast.
Starring Matt in an identity crisis. How you doing, Max?
I'm Max.
For those who are listening to this and not watching, Max has a lovely 5-gallon cowboy hat on.
More like a 10-gallon cowboy hat on.
No, is it a 10-gallon one of them big boys?
I don't know, man. I'm from California. We don't have goats.
Well, Max is going little Nas X on us for this recording session. So
more like I'm going bald and I'm looking for a new hat. Let's get off the top.
If I'm being honest, though, I think you going bald is really just like a conspiracy theory. There's no proof that you're going bald, you know? Apart from your receding hairline. But
no, I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say going bald would be my conspiracy theory. I think it's false.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going bald.
Right. Exactly. And on the lines of that topic, we're talking about conspiracy theories today.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
We definitely didn't have this planned.
With that intro, no way. What are we talking about first, Matt?
Well, Max, you came up with this idea. It's like a game. We're gonna play We're going to play two truths and a lie. Sorry, I had to break down for a moment. And we're going to see, we each picked out two real conspiracy theories and then we made up one, and we're going to play a game and see if we can guess which one's the fake conspiracy theory.
What would we call this game?
What would we call this game? We need something fun and catchy. Like,
is it conspiracy or is it just the way I see? No, that's where I was going.
Real or no real? No.
Real or no real? That's a little jingle.
Welcome to the Family Feud on conspiracy theories.
That's Family Feud conspiracy theories. No, because now we just got demonetized because we used the words FF.
No, we don't get demonetized that easily. We're allowed to talk about things.
Are we allowed to talk about FF?
Yes, we can talk. Family Feud isn't like the most copyright claimed thing on the planet. We're good, bro. Okay. We're good. Don't worry about that.
All right. Well, then this is not Family Feud, but it is a deal conspiracy theory.
Sure.
All right. That's it.
It's two truths and a lie. That's all we're doing.
Yep. So that's all we're doing.
Max, do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Why don't I think mine are just way better than yours.
Oh,
so,
really now?
You know what they say? They say save the best for last.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be...
Are you going to have a slight twang to your voice this entire episode?
I'm feeling the twang.
Yeah, I can hear the twang. All right, why don't I go first then?
If I get out of the twang, that's I'm stuck in it. Yeah.
All right, why don't I go first?
All right.
So... let's see if you can guess which conspiracy theory is not true. And play along at home, obviously. This is an interactive game. All right. Conspiracy theory number 1. Paul McCartney actually died in the 60s due to a car crash. And the Paul McCartney that we know and love is a fake. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Conspiracy theory number 2. Meryl Streep was ceremoniously inducted into the Illuminati because they believed her popularity and fame would be a huge asset to them. Conspiracy theory number 3. Coca-Cola changed their recipe for a product in the 80s called New Coke in the attempt to make people not like that product and drive up sales for the original. Which of these is not true? Is it the Paul McCartney dead, the Meryl Streep Illuminati, or the Coca-Cola recipe?
Well, being the avid conspiracy theorist that I am not, but know of, I would say, first of all, the Paul McCartney, known as Fall McCartney, is a true conspiracy theory.
Okay.
It's not a true fact, but there's also a little bit more that goes with that, saying that he also played with his right hand, and then there's a bunch of other stuff. So that's a cool one. But I know that that's a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe, huge.
Meryl Streep, not Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, Meryl Streep.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe was the one in the 60s that had the affair with JFK, reportedly.
Oh.
Meryl Streep is the current day actress.
Got it. So Meryl Streep Streep or Streep?
Streep. Do you really not
P.
know who Meryl Streep is?
No, she's famous. She's a big
Yeah,
deal. I
she's-
know. Who doesn't, Matt? You know what? I'm sorry, Meryl Streep. My partner over here doesn't know who you are.
I don't know. You called her
do.
Meryl Street, so I'm
Okay.
kind of questioning.
Because she's street smart. Anyways, I think she would be a huge asset to said Illuminati.
Okay.
So that one sounds plausible.
Okay.
And then the third one is Coke. Basically, what you're saying is they rebranded themselves to stir up their second product versus their first.
They changed their recipe for a product in the 80s in an attempt to drive up sales for the original product.
You know, Coke has done some crazy stuff.
They have done.
And everyone loves Coke.
Yeah.
No one doesn't like Coke. Okay?
Okay.
A Diet Coke, Sprite.
Coca-Cola. Maybe specify on Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's what did you think?
I don't know.
To all of our
Didn't know where
viewers
you were
out
going
there,
with that.
don't do drugs because Matt obviously knows about stuff that I would not know about.
Okay.
But with that being said,
Right.
I'm going for Meryl Streep.
As the
Or
fake one?
Streep. As the fake one. Going for that one. As the fake.
You are correct. That is the made-up one.
That's what I'm talking about. See that?
So you do know the full. I didn't know if you knew about Paul McCartney, the Fall McCartney. Yeah, there's a whole thing like that. They used the album work in after his death to like show signs that he was dead. Like the Get Back album cover, they're all in black backgrounds facing the or looking away from the camera, and then Paul McCartney has a red background staring directly at the camera. Abbey Road famously shows Paul McCartney as the dead man walking. The songs, like there's songs you play backwards and they say Paul McCartney is dead, which it doesn't.
Does it? I mean, no, that's one that I was wondering. Like
that's the one I think is the biggest. Like it's like you hear it because you want to hear it. It doesn't really sound like that. But there's a lot of really convincing stuff. They said that Paul McCartney died in a car crash. Him and John Lennon got in a fight at Abbey Road, and he left it in like 3 a.m. driving in the rain, and saw a woman in a blue dress who was on the corner in the pouring rain. So he tried to get her in the car to like help her. She realized who he was and started getting overexcited in the car, and basically caused him to get distracted and drift in the rain and crash, and he died in the car crash. And Paul McCartney was so popular at the time that the government was concerned that if people found out that Paul McCartney was dead, there'd be a huge surplus of suicide from teen fans. So that's why they did a lookalike competition, and the winner got reconstructive surgery and became Paul McCartney. That is a conspiracy theory.
Or should you say, Fall McCartney? And here's the thing. Wait,
McCartney, yes.
Yeah. And here's the thing. The question about that. Woman in a blue dress.
Yes.
Was not a woman in a red dress.
No, it was a woman in a blue dress. That's why there's a woman in a blue dress running on the back of Abbey Road, the album.
Oh, because I thought like this was going into the Matrix, where it's like you were staring at the woman in the red dress, weren't you? And then he looks back and it's like, yeah.
No,
yes,
no. Sadly, it's not that good.
Now it's Fall McCartney in the Matrix. So think about that.
No, sadly not. And then, apparently Coca-Cola created a product called New Coke in the 80s. And it was rumored that they changed the recipe and made it like taste like a crappier version of Coke. So people wouldn't buy that, and it would drive up sales for the original product. But apparently the CEO was quoted as saying, "We're not that dumb and we're not that smart."
Huh.
So that was another one. The Meryl Streep one was indeed a fake. So good job, Max.
Wow. So that's what. So I get, obviously that's a 3-pointer for me. So right now I'm up by 3. Let's just, I know that this isn't a competition, but we could just end there.
That's
honestly
not how this game works. All right.
Okay.
Go. Hit me.
I'll go.
Hit me.
All right. I'm going to get a little, so there's this guy, Alex Jones.
Yeah. Oh,
and
God.
he is an America far-right radio show host and conspiracy theorist.
And overall monster.
Put both 2 and 2 together and you basically got the same thing. So basically here they are. So the first one is chemicals in the water are turning frogs gay. The second
whoa,
one
whoa.
is the government
Wait, let's
has weather weapons.
Max.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Did the meeting end? Matt, are you still there?
Presenting the very glamorous singing star.
Sorry for anybody who, if there was a weird cut, all of a sudden we had a little bit of a technical difficulty for a minute.
The technical difficulties, I was doing such a good job that I exploded the screen and the monitor.
Yeah,
That's
I had to
what
go buy a
happened.
new laptop and then get back here. But we were just starting on your first round of conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
Max.
so let's do it. So first, my conspiracy theories. Again, Alex Jones, America's far-right radio show host and conspiracy theorist.
And Monster.
Basically, the same thing. But, I have a lot of conservative friends. I have a lot of liberal friends. The far rights of either side are just, one's obviously better than the other. Anyways, chemicals in the water are turning frogs gay. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, the government has weather weapons that target Republicans. That's number two.
Okay.
And number three, Republicans were the original Adam and Eve, and the snake were the Democrats.
Okay. And these are all, in theory, Alex Jones.
These are all conspiracy theories by conspiracy theory and radio talk show host Alex Jones.
And Monster. So I know for a fact that he said the frog one before. I've heard that one before. That they are making frogs gay in the water, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, we'll go more into it. I'll tell you more about it, but yeah.
Like that twang is getting me every time. Now, I feel like I've heard what was the second one again?
The government has weather weapons that target Republicans.
Right. Yes, I feel like I have heard something along those lines before. Not targeting Republicans. I've heard it like they have weather weapons. And then the third one, the Adam and Eve one, sounds made up, but Alex Jones is so insane and stupid. It sounds like something he could actually say. But I think I'm going to say that's the lie. The Adam and Eve one.
And you are correct. The
Yes.
Adam and Eve one is a lie.
That was good. That was good.
I tried. I really tried to dig deep into my Alex Jones right there.
Yeah. That, like, it sounded made up, but also I was like, he's so stupid. He could say something like that.
I'm like, look, just focus, hardcore radical right.
Yeah.
That's what I came up with. But so chemicals in the water turning frogs gay. He says that because there's so many gay people now is because of the chemical warfare operations.
Right.
He says he has government documents where they said they were going to encourage homosexuality with chemicals so people don't have children. So obviously it's no longer a choice. Now it's even more right, and it is chemical warfare to not have kids.
He's so stupid.
I know, it's pretty funny though.
You-
It's awful.
Second,
the government has weather weapons that target Republicans.
Right.
He said in a 2013 broadcast, he warned that, of course, there was weather weapon stuff going on. According to a transcript produced by Media Matters, a left-leaning watchdog organization, we had floods in Texas like 15 years ago, killed 30-something people in one night. Turns out it was the Air Force. So the Air Force created the floods in Texas, everyone. So that's number two. Number three, which was mine, Republicans were Adam and Eve, and the snake were the Democrats. I mean, it just sounds like that's just where the next story is going to go.
It totally sounded like it sounded convincing.
I know. I was, but you know what? This is bumming me out because I thought I had you on that one. I really did.
You definitely tricked me a little, but I had luckily heard of the second one. Just the fact that it targeted Republicans threw me off of it. I was like, does it?
Yep. It's a theory.
I have two thoughts about Alex Jones. One, could you imagine if someone we went to high school with turned out to be like Alex Jones? Like, could you imagine, like, hey, do you remember, like, Chris, like, from high school? It's like, yeah. And it's like, oh, he's a conspiracy theorist now with a very large following.
That's the big thing that like I'm thinking about with a lot of these is like the following part. You know,
Yeah.
I get putting it like that was fun making up that Adam and Eve story. Like that's a
Right.
fun thing to
Right.
do. But when you have these people that not only follow but believe
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
these things like that, like your words. I mean, I don't know how big Alex Jones' following is, and I could do research,
It
but
was
honestly,
huge for a while.
yeah, I just don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt of me researching him. You know, just not
No.
a guy I want to research. But at the same time, it's just like whatever we talk about,
Yeah.
it's either going to be factual or it's going to be utter nonsense. But it's not
Exactly.
going to be something that we're going to say, hey, you follow and you know it's true. Like I'm not going to do that.
I can't get you to say the title of this podcast correctly when you have to, but when you throw it in as a joke, you say it beautifully.
What do you mean? It's uttered nonsense.
See, yeah, and you just said it wrong again. Utter
I don't
nonsense.
understand what you're saying.
Oh my god, it's
How
like
do you
the
pronounce
Family
it?
Guy bit, like the cool whip. Like,
How do you
it's
pronounce
literally
it?
Utter nonsense. There's no ed at the end.
So it's utter
Yes,
nonsense.
you're doing the Family Guy bit
So
to
it's
me.
uttered nonsense.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Next
All right,
round.
You're up. Hit
You
me
ready?
with it. It's 3-3, by the way. It's a tie game.
Yeah. Well,
Tie
it's
game.
1-1, wouldn't it be? I get you're counting each one, right?
The more points, the better. You
Sure,
could say you
sure.
got 1 and I got
No,
3. We can
no,
say
I'll
it
take
like that.
no. I'll take 3 if we're playing like that.
Okay, you're
All right.
up.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, am I ready?
Conspiracy theory number 1. Catherine the Great, who is the former queen of Russia, once had sex with a horse. Okay? Start off with a softball. Conspiracy theory number 2. The JFK assassination has had multiple aspects of evidence tampered with to help make sure that they got the right results in the case for the American politics. And conspiracy theory number 3. The movie industry is controlled by the government in an attempt to overtake people's minds with subtle propaganda.
Wow. You might have got me with this one.
Yeah?
Like, again, you threw me a softball there because I actually know that Catherine the Great didn't only they don't say that she didn't only have sex with the horse. That's why they say that she died, is having sex with the horse.
Yes.
Is so I know that one is I think that one is a real conspiracy theory. Now, I was convinced because of how long it took you to read that second one, which was what was it again?
The JFK assassination has had multiple aspects of evidence tampered with so they could get the right results in American politics.
You see, that makes me that sounds like a real one, and then the movie industry one sounds like a real one too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the middle one with the JFK. That's the fake one.
Drum roll, please. You're wrong. It is the movie industry. That's the fake
Oh.
one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. That one I was proud of. I was like, that sounds real.
No way.
So-
wait, that has to be a conspiracy theory.
I mean, it could be, but I made it up. I didn't see. So,
Wow, way to go.
yeah.
Way to go.
So, Catherine the Great, there is a line of conspiracy theories about her, and including one that she had sex with a horse. I haven't heard that she died from the horse. I heard she had sex with the horse, and I
if
don't
you
know.
have sex with a horse, you're probably gonna die. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
don't know. I can't fact check it, but they just have you heard of the show The Great on Hulu?
Yeah,
It's like
I love it.
It's like very, very loosely based on her. And
It's a great show.
They brought up this rumor, but they had all the other like rich women who don't like her. They made up the rumor.
I love how
to-
like all these shows like Vikings and like these intense shows come out,
Mm-hmm.
and then a actually great show, but it's more of a comedy, but it's again loosely
Yeah.
based. I loved. It's called The Great on Hulu, and
It's a fantastic
phenomenal.
show.
It's a great show.
non-sponsored,
Great cast.
but great show.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, the JFK assassination, every aspect of it has a conspiracy theory about who killed him, where it was killed, were they fall into a conspiracy theory, were they part of a cult, the weaponry, the lock, like every aspect of it is a huge conspiracy theory.
Why?
Just people love to question reality.
Huh.
It's just one of those
And
things.
here's the thing that got me about your movie thing is like that is like something that if you were Alex Jones.
Oh yeah. If I tweeted that to him, he would be posting about it the next day.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That would be the next big thing. Movie industry controlling people's minds. What was it? It was so good. What was it?
The movie industry is controlled by the government in an attempt to overtake people's minds with subtle propaganda. Yeah. Like, could you just imagine, like, you're watching the SpongeBob movie and all of a sudden, like, a clip of an old white man pops up out of nowhere, like, the Democrats are bad, and then it cuts back to SpongeBob?
like what are they called? There was in that, what was that movie? You don't talk about that movie. You don't talk about it? Fight Club.
Oh, yeah.
You don't talk about it.
Yeah.
You don't, what are we even talking about? But,
First
but
rule.
when it comes to Fight Club, remember how he like inserted pictures of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a little,
That's a good movie.
That's really good. Yeah, you got me. That was a good one.
Well, so
way to go.
Do you get 1 point technically because you were right about Catherine the Great?
I think. Well, I mean, I was right about. Oh my gosh, I only get 1 point.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one.
All right.
1 point.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Uno pointos.
All right, let's do it.
All right. For my second and definitely the harder ones.
Go.
The first one. Hillary Clinton is running a child sex ring out of a pizza parlor.
Are these still all Alex Jones ones?
No.
Oh, okay.
NASA concealed the biggest planet that's going to hit Earth.
Okay.
We all came from tiny mice-like creatures.
These are all very broad, except, well, the last two are the Hillary Clinton one's pretty specific. You know, I'm going to believe that Hillary... Oh, but you might be doing that to trick me. There's so many theories about Hillary Clinton because so many people disliked her. So I feel like that's just something somebody would make up. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories about space. So like the NASA one. What was the last one again?
We all came from mice-like creatures.
I'm going to say that's the fake one because like religious people think we just came from Adam and Eve, and then the Big Bang idea is we came from reptiles and fossils and like grew out of cavemen, you know? Yeah, I'm going to say that one's fake.
Well, to answer your question, that one is true,
Crap.
But it's not a conspiracy theory. So it is the false conspiracy theory. We did all stem from mice-like creatures called Morganocetids.
Wait, so is it so it's real?
It's real, but it's not a conspiracy theory. So that was my one not conspiracy theory.
So technically I'm right.
So you're right.
Oh,
You're right.
cool. All
You're
right,
right.
all right,
You
cool,
got it.
cool,
Yeah,
cool.
you got it.
Cool.
It was not a theory. It was a fact.
That's a good twist. That's a good twist.
That's a little twist, right? A little twist. Yeah.
All
So you were right, by the way. It was again our boy Alex Jones about the Hillary Clinton is running a sex ring in a pizza parlor. Which is just awful. And then you got NASA. It is the cool one. NASA to conceal the existence of a large planet in the solar system known as Nibiru or Planet X, which allegedly will one day pass close enough to the Earth to destroy it. NASA to conceal the existence of large planet in the solar system is known by, again, which will one day pass the Earth and destroy it. So that's a real conspiracy theory. And then again, we did not. You actually almost passed the conspiracy theory on our show, saying we stem from reptiles. We stemmed from the first earliest mammals because we were so small we could dig underground. So they were mice-like creatures.
We are not wizard people.
We are not wizard people. We are mice, mice and men.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 6-2.
4. 6 to 4. I took the
Yeah,
lead.
we don't have to talk about it actually.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, good
yeah.
luck, Max.
All right, let's do
Round-
it. Double or nothing on the
round-
next one for me only. You know?
Yeah, no. All right, final round. Ready?
Final round. Let's go.
All right. A, or choice number 1 for conspiracy theories. Israel has been using animals to spy and conduct espionage on other countries and prolific people. Conspiracy theory 2. The Denver airport, one that you and me have both been in, serves as camouflage for an underground city harboring the New World Order.
I want to stop you right there.
What?
We both had the same conspiracy theory for our final one.
Did you put that one in there?
I did put that one.
Ah, such a good one.
It's a great one.
Well,
All right,
you
keep
got
it
better
going.
odds now.
One or the other.
Yeah. And the final one. McDonald's created the Ronald McDonald mascot in an attempt to scare children into buying their food.
To scare children into buying their food.
Yes.
Because childs are like, ooh, I'm scared of you, so I want to eat you.
The idea sounds like they created the clown, an aspect to scare the children.
So I'm going to say that's the conspiracy theory only because your
Okay.
last two has been the last one.
Okay.
All right, and I am Jewish.
Yes.
So when
Yes.
it comes to Israel, you never know. They can
Yes.
they'll make your Cheerios cheery, cameras. So
Okay.
think about those. All right.
You are wrong. That is the fake one.
No way. Are
So-
you kidding me?
Apparently, the best source I found was from an Egyptian television show. But yeah, there are conspiracy theories that the Israeli government and military had tried using animals to spy and conduct espionage on people. So that's a thing. The McDonald's one I completely made up.
That was so good.
Thank you.
That was so good.
Thank you.
What a great look. This is what I'm saying is like you can be a conspiracy theorist and you could have this following, you could get people to follow, and
I mean, I
you
guess-
could be a scary dude, Matthew Levinson.
I'll just consider it as a backup career, I guess.
Yeah.
So you got one more point because you knew the Denver one.
Great. Awesome.
That's so funny we did that one.
Oh man. All right.
Hit me.
Yeah, well, Denver is secretly a underground lair for the New World. That could be a fake one.
It could be.
LAX was created to house top secret nuclear tech.
What was?
LAX, Los
LAX.
Angeles
Ooh, are these all
International
going to be
Airport.
airport ones?
And then the third one, Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard.
Oh, see, this is an easy one because we picked the Denver one together.
We did.
And there is like a year's worth of memes about Mark Zuckerberg being a lizard,
Okay, maybe
So-
there is. Maybe there is not.
but I think there is. So I'm going to say the LAX one is fake.
You are correct. The LAX one
Da-da-da.
is fake. I am so I can't be a conspiracy theorist. Matt, you win absolutely nothing.
Everything. Da-da-da.
Okay, everyone
Oh,
stop.
that was good. That felt good, my friend.
Oh, okay. You don't have to do anything. What is that? Dance? It's like,
Da-da-da.
okay, stop.
Da-da-da.
All right, he's still going,
That was
everyone.
fun.
He's
We
still
should do this
dancing.
again sometime. That was fun.
That was a good time.
Yeah,
and
that was
at the
good.
end of the day, we just know that if anyone needs to convince the world of something fake, you're looking at Matt. Matt's going to be the guy. So-
I'm gonna be Alex
Don't
Jones
believe it.
staff writer in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
God forbid.
So we still have time. So
Not
I
really,
wanted
but
to.
okay.
Do we not?
I mean, it's been a half hour.
Has it been a half hour?
Yeah. It's in 2 recording
Oh.
sessions. Don't forget, because we had that issue.
Oh, shoot, talking mushrooms.
Nice.
I did want to talk a little bit about moon landing and flat earther.
Okay.
Because this is the big thing about this whole process is here's the deal is that flat earth 80% of America believe that the earth is round.
Yeah, should be a higher number.
Do you know what that means, Matt?
20% think we're flat.
That means that about 60 million people believe that the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
And they're also the moon landers. Why do you think that is, Matt?
Why do I think they believe that? Mm-hmm. I don't have a good guess, honestly, without insulting them, so...
Because of people like you, Matt. Because of people like you.
'Cause I
That's
can
the end
make
of
it.
our show.
Wow. Wow. That was, you won the game, so you're the problem. That was a dark twist.
No, dude, honestly, this was a good time.
Yeah, we
and-
should do this again.
Yeah, we should. We'll do a. Hey guys, comment below if you want a conspiracy theory.
And let us know how many you got right. Let's see if anybody tied the record champion and how many beat Max.
Okay, that's freaking ridiculous. I think everyone probably beat me. Dude. If you look up gullible in the dictionary,
Yeah,
you see
Max.
me.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. How do we close out for today?
Thank you guys for listening to the Utter Nonsense podcast. Thank you for supporting. Keep sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing. I don't all of the above.
Hit that follow button.
Yeah.
Slap that cheek of the subscribe button, and
Sure.
and kick the next friend you see who
not-
tells you a
yeah.
conspiracy theory and makes you want to believe it. Kick him.
Boom. Bam. Kick him. Right away.
Yeah, just don't do that. No, we did not tell you to do that. All right.
Thanks for
you,
listening, guys.
Yep.
Bye.